to YouTube. What it do? Peace Instagram. Goddamn. Peace TikTok. I'm glad that you stopped. How are y'all? Hey. Welcome into all of our lovelies catching the replay. Thank you for sharing the space. Welcome in, y'all. Y'all come in with some hearts, come in with some love. Say hello or something in the comments. How was y'all day today? Welcome in, Jabula, Ray Bay, Baba, Duran, Storm, the Golden Healer, Alan Walker. Who else we got? Ishmael. Yeah, you cute. Hey, Lemonade. How you been, babe? Peace, Jessica. And Chosen Big Dog Tarot. Welcome in. All right, we're about to begin starting in just a second. I'm excited for tonight's reading. I'm so excited for this beautiful energy that I have channeled for us tonight. Okay. All messages. Okay, great. Peace Graffiti. Hey, let's go ahead and flow. Welcome in, y'all, to the Crystaline Mars show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Double Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come heres and the leave us alone, and I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. If you would like some spiritual guidance, a helping hand, you can book on the website crystalinemars.com. There you can also shop for all of your spiritual tools, all of your spiritual gems, and all of your spiritual jewelry handcrafted with love from me for you. You'll also get free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. And thank you all. I have not forgotten about you all. If you have not received a shipping email, you are in queue, baby boo. I've been pushing out orders all week diligently, so thank you all for your patience. I will ship the remaining orders out at the beginning of next week. So if y'all would like a reading tonight, the floors are open. You can send your love offerings in. I do not have any baby boos in queue, so we can start with you. Hey, Zena, did you have a baby? So if you'd like a general love, career, past, present, future, ancestral, what you need to know, week ahead, you can send a love offering, $15 minimum. Anything more, I will exchange energy accordingly. $10 for one yes or no, $20 for three yes or no's. Y'all, this energy, y'all hear the thunder? Y'all hear the thunder? So today is the 18th. Remember, to those of us who've been rocking and rolling all week, I was channeling the 18th since like the 13th. I believe it was Sunday. This past Sunday, I kept channeling the 18th, and I was like, there's some significance here. Literally, maybe 2 minutes before I went live, it began to rain and thunder. And I felt led to wear my labradorite necklace today, and this 9 energy, this 18, right, which adds up to 9, that represents Oya. Oya's energy, that represents change, transformation, power, justice, also connected to that Shango energy, also connected to the warriors, right? Sekhmet energy, also representing completions. And I felt led to wear my shells as well. So we have Yin and Yang's energy here as well when it comes to this healing, this fertility, this abundance. So there is a lot of shifts happening. Right before I went live too, the last song that played on my Pandora Shuffle was After the Hurricane. So there is prevalent storm energy that's here that is definitely wiping out this drought. It's right now it feels like there is replenishment happening. Right now it just feels like replenishment happening because I'm seeing a desert, and some of y'all, it may have been a long time since it rained in your area. For some of you, this could be literally, in your life, it could have just been things could have been really stale. Things could have been very slow. Things could have been very stagnant. Just giving you an opportunity to prepare, giving you an opportunity to purge, giving you an opportunity to emerge, right? And there is definitely this windfall coming through. There is this overflow, this flood warning. We have a flood alert that is going to be active between tonight and through tomorrow or something like that. I did pull our cards for today, so we're about to go ahead and get into it. I did pull our cards for today, and what came out was the Empress. So we have some fertile ground, we have some fertility, we have some abundance, we have an energy of receiving here. We have the Three of Wands, which is an energy of expansion. The moon has officially transited into Taurus, and Taurus is very stabilizing. Taurus has to do with like our money, beauty, and love. Some of you may want to order your affluence and influence. Your affluence and allure solar and lunar infused oil on the website crystalinemars.com, especially if you are a Taurus. This energy is assured to assist you, but I always wear, I'm not a Taurus, but I do like to work with that Taurus energy. My South Node is Taurus, but I like to work with that energy when it comes to my manifestation and really attracting, the abundance, the money, the love, and all of those good things. So that is available on our website. But we also had Plan Ahead come out. And with this Plan Ahead energy, it definitely felt more connected to prepare for an arrival. I'm going to pull from our OG decks because I started to see cards in my mind's eye. I saw a bundle of joy. I saw expanding family. I saw welcome a new addition. So I'm not sure what's happening right now, but while this moon is in Taurus, there's definitely a lot of groundbreaking energy. This is a time to be intentional as we are about to be in this shadow period for the Leo new moon. Okay, so I'm about to get into it to see what is here for us. The message of the night when I pulled the cards was, it's time, ... And so we're about to see what this is about. We're about to see what this is about. 12-12 may have been significant. Somebody may have been seeing a lot of 12-12-12s here. But let's see what the OG deck got for us. Welcome to everyone who is joining. Ashe. Y'all leave down below in the comments. I welcome in this abundance. I welcome in abundance. I was about to say this abundance of, but I welcome in the abundance. I welcome in the abundance of love. I welcome in the abundance of money. I welcome in the abundance of peace. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, what did Zena say? Zena, did you say if you have the baby or not? Zena! Let me see. All right, so let's see. We got shush, keep this a secret, disbelief. Can't wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me pull the cards. My birthday is August 18th. My birthday is August 18th. Gosh, it's so much. Hold on. Let me see. We got finally here. We have finally. Finally. It's time. Finally. It's time. Finally. So something that made, because when I put on my colors today, it was giving like upper chakras, right? We got the purple and yellow. Though yellow represents the solar plex energy, I was picking more so up on like the sun, like the physical sun, like the higher realms. So we could have some Taurus suns in here, or somebody could have a child that's a Taurus sun. But let's see, it's time. It's time for what? It's time for what? Okay, it's time to minimize distraction and gossip. It's time. We got twins here. It's time. Somebody may be, because the Empress represents fertility. Somebody may have twins. Somebody may have 2 children already. twins, we have fast. So finally, it's time. Something is coming into fruition fast. What is this? Hold on. I didn't take a sip of the tea. Hold up. Excuse me. I'm tripping. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Sunny. Wait, no, you're not going back in there. So I picked the deck up and I accidentally had grabbed the fast card here. Yeah, we got the red lights. Some of y'all may have been manifesting kumbaya, my Lord head ass, and now things are picking up and you like, hold up, you may be getting cold feet. Somebody may be getting cold feet. You may have been manifesting a move, because I also heard get ready to move. This is going to be different for all of us. For some of us, it's a physical move. For a lot of us, it's a spiritual move. I got the chills, man. Damn, what have you, what you been doing? What have you been doing? Disbelief showed its way right here again. Made its way to the front again. Why, why that card keep trying to, see, you see I tucked it in there again. No, we're not doing that. Fast is coming out. We got Christ consciousness. Then I talk about them upper chakras here. Christ consciousness. So with this 3 of Wands too, a lot of y'all have like a vantage point to where you're able to see beyond, where you're able to see further than where you were before. Christ consciousness. The 25th may be significant. What's up? Something took forever, bro. We got it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. So with this Christ consciousness, it's okay to ask for help. I feel like a lot of y'all have been just really surrendering and giving it to God. You know, like Jesus take the wheel, or spirit take the wheel, ancestors take the wheel, or you may have just been opening up to universal support, whether it's financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, again, right? But it's okay to ask for help. Disbelief is still here. Somebody is about to be like, oh my fucking gosh, I cannot believe this. What? Let me see. The time is now. Don't we say it's time? It's time. The time is now. The fertile ground. The fertile ground with this Taurus moon in. The time is now. You've pondered long enough. Finally, the time is now. You've prayed long enough. Finally, the time is now. You've struggled long enough. Finally. Finally. And you're ready. You're ready. It may not look all pretty and exciting like you think it was, like some kind of fairy tale type thing, but it's moving just how it needs to. Hold on, bitch. What? We have healer here. We have healer, so a lot of y'all have healing energy. Some of y'all may want to do like some of y'all may want to book. Some of y'all may want to book the Oshun healing waters ritual that I have on the website, CrystallineMars.com, or you may want to really do some breathing into the sacral chakra area. I'm hearing Alhamdulillah Allah Abuja. Yeah, I don't know the words, but that song is called Healer by Erykah Badu. And it was like a Muslim thing. It was like Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah Allah Abuja. I don't know what it said, but Muslim may be significant. Or maybe somebody's studying a different religion. Woo! That tea is good. And it's not too sweet today. We got triggering conversation. We got Oya. She showed herself. She showed herself with this 9 energy. Today is the 18th. Representing 9 is fucking storm and thunder. I know y'all hear the thunderclap. The thunderclap, bitch. Somebody been gaining some weight in their booty or something. And I heard loose booty, and that's like a go-go song. Somebody may be in the DMV from DC or something like that. But Oya, triggering conversation. So this transformation that's happening right now, this change that you're in the midst of right now, is a result of a conversation that you had. Whatever it, I don't know who you had this conversation with. It could have been with yourself. I don't know who it was with. Spirit. I don't know. But that is what triggered this shift here. You may have connected with Oya. I do have some Oya Blessed Dress hand-rolled candles on the website as well for $10 or 2 for $18. Shit, but whoever been working, somebody may be born on the 9th, born in September. September could be significant as well. Let me see. Ooh, we got nurture, divine delivery. Finally, something, like I said, you know, something was moving very slowly, and things may not look as you thought they would or in the time that you did, but it's coming divinely. Today, my birth pool did get delivered. We're having an at-home birth or a home birth, and it did get delivered today. So we have nurturing energy. So somebody is definitely being called to move into this nurturing energy, to nurture whatever manifestations that you have been putting out into the universe. A lot of y'all are about to be called to slow down, to just move different. Maybe your diet is being called to. I'm thinking about how right before I conceived, I was going to the gym 7 days a week, doing a sauna 40 minutes a day for 7 days a week, and things like that. And I was like heavily detoxing. So there could be this heavy detox that you've had. You may have been fasting a lot as well or something like that. Some of y'all have been losing your appetite or something. There's been a lot of things that you've been being called to do, being called to heal, to prepare for whatever this is that's coming through for you. We have emotional roller coaster in reverse. So some of y'all may have even been doing some healing when it comes to emotional matters, or just really trying to do better when it comes to managing your emotions and not just moving based off of emotions. We have a military here. So we have military, we have God's plan. Some of you definitely been feeling like, we got 2 days here. Some of you definitely been feeling like you've been in this militant energy. Capricorn could be significant. But nonetheless, with this, and it's the 18th, like I said, that 8 represents Capricorn, the 1 represents self, the ego. So yeah, you things, it's giving like clank. It's giving clank. But again, it was to align you with God's plan. Healing the past. Like I said, a lot of y'all have been healing past stories. Closing out karmic cycles. That 8 represents karma as well. We got artist. I was picking up on heavy, like, I heard Jamaican me crazy. Not sure if somebody has like a Jamaican restaurant, Jamaican food. Maybe somebody may be really craving Jamaican food or love reggae music or something like that. Caribbean. I don't know. We have any Caribbeans in the building, or I don't know, but I picked up on this Jamaican me crazy. I think that's a fragrance oil. Not sure. Or it's a drink or something like that. So some of y'all may definitely need to pipe down with the alcohol or something. Or you, yeah. We have announcement. So something about to be publicized, and we got I chose you. So this is past tense. So you are already chosen. You chose yourself, but then something chose you. Sitter, Sierra. Somebody may have been having like joint pain in the hands. You could definitely benefit from some copper, wearing some copper rings, copper bracelets. Lower back pain as well. Let me see. We have ovulation. Bitch, what a fertile card came out? Where the fertile at? Where's the fertile, bitch? We got nurture. We got ovulation. We got fertile, bitch. We got the Empress. Wait. We got summer here. Heartburn. Summer, heartburn. Somebody could be really wanting some hot stuff right now. Like spicy stuff. Somebody just had some seafood boil or something. What? Hold on, there's a lot going on. Hold on, y'all, because this is a lot. Hold up, wait, because what the fuck? Hold on, I'm about to put this all in the I'm putting this all back. Hold on, let me shuffle this back in the bag, bitch. I love jollof. I think that's how you say it. Rice and plantains. I've never tried plantains. Are they good? Ashay. You so crazy. Talking about Bob. Nikki said, this energy is getting too fertile with the symptoms. My goodness. You see it? Somebody said, dang, you look like Moon Mint ice cream. Moon Mist ice cream. I ain't never seen that one. Hold on. Let me shuffle and see what else we get, because this is too much. Look at the damn disbelief. Bitch. Bitch. And it's 918. That's that 99. Daddy's girl. Expanding family. I told you I fucking seen it. I told you I fucking seen it, bitch. Expanding family. Third party, no thanks. So some of y'all may have there could be some third party situation that's trying to come tag along head ass or something like that. This is giving ex energy or past connections energy. Is like you need to say no thanks and cut some cords here, because in spirit they know that you moved on, or you're expanding family, or you pregnant with something, or you birthing something. So now they want to come, hey twin, where you been? The fuck doing me? Bye, bitch. You ain't know what the fuck to do with me when I was here. So back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Get the fuck off of me, bitch. But this third party too, something may be significant about like polygamy or something like that. I'm not sure if you were dating two people trying to see who was going to be it or something, or somebody you were like the side person or something like that. But we got solar plex. I told y'all with this yellow solar plex energy. So this is somebody's on the same page. We got troll right here. I told you some, not some energy like, hey, bye, bitch. Bye. What else we got? We got watch your mouth. We got watch your mouth. Some of y'all about to... Some of y'all was just like talking, you know, just talk about what you want, or just talking about what's like not okay. You may have just been like loosely talking, not thinking that spirit heard you. Not thinking that spirit heard you. And now you're about to see like, fuck, like I really manifested that. I really spoke that. Or I really killed that. Right? I really killed that. I ended that. Or I birthed that. Like, what the fuck? Let me see. Third party, watch your mouth. Third party, watch your mouth. So be mindful of what you sharing with these extra people or something like that. Everybody don't need to know everything. You said you think my necklace came off. It definitely did. Thank you. So something done broke through, bitch. We done broke something. I told you this is my labradorite. And it's the ham's a hand, which represents protection. Warding off negative energy. Bye. Did we say bye? Monitoring spirits is right here on the top of the deck. I told you they know what's up. They know the fuck what's up. They ego may be over here like not fully aware, but they spirit know that you won't. I smell it in the air, bitch. I keep smelling like shrimp and seafood and shit. Who has seafood? But we got monitoring spirit. Ancestral reincarnate. We got nourish. Yep, so with this ancestral reincarnate, this could be somebody ancestor could be reincarnated here, or they could have reincarnated, or really be channeling your partner, or whoever could be channeling ancestral energy. Your ancestors are watching you as well. We got nourish, like I said. A lot of us are being called to make some shifts, or at least balance in our diet. It's not about you eating perfectly or just, but there are certain things that gotta fucking go. Your body definitely needs some nourishment right now. We have 555 here, so this is massive transformation. We have under surveillance. I told you, not only are they watching you, these monitoring spirits, but your ancestors are as well. Your kids are as well. Like there's about to be a lot of energy sent your way. It does like X energy from like both sides or family members or something like that. Rest and prepare. Things are about to pick up. Rest and prepare. Things are about to pick the fuck up. Like, shit. Then we talk about that. Then we talk about things may have been slow. Things may have been stale. Things are about to pick up as well. Your why is about to shift. Your why is about to change. Like your motivation. Somebody about to get a fire lit up under their ass with this solar plex energy. Somebody about to get a fire lit up under their ass. So rest and prepare while you can now. Welcome into all of y'all who are joining this trolling ass energy. Who is trolling? Who is trolling? Somebody could be trolling your page or something like that. Y'all know we've been channeling all damn week. Young Jock, I know you see it. I don't know. We got butterfly. We got yin and yang. Shells, like I said, could be significant cancer. Cancer. Some of y'all may have been doing a lot of healing, releasing at the beach, or you love to go to the beach. The color blue, teal, turquoise may have been sticking out too. We have daddy's girl. Daddy's girl. Okay, so with that ancestral energy that I picked up, this could be somebody's ancestor, somebody's father on the other side that's just heavily watching over them, protecting you from these monitoring spirits, shifting some shit. Daddy's girl. We have 1 week here. Listen to the words of the song. We got winter. 1 week, winter. Somebody born in the first month of December. First month of January. First week of January, first week of December. We got narcissistic. Narcissist. Monitoring spirits, narcissist. So like I said, bye bitch, because somebody may have, This troll is some narcissistic energy. I'm getting energy vampire too. Somebody is an energy vampire. Y'all be mindful on who y'all get readings from too. I'm just saying. I heard it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. So not sure if you were with somebody settling for something because maybe it was cheaper, maybe financially they helped you, or somebody is with somebody because it's cheaper to keep her. I just heard cheaper to keep her. Heartburn came out again. Yeah, like I said, with this heartburn and this narcissistic energy, this troll energy, somebody's heart fucking hurt because what you wanted with them, they didn't want, and this could be in any way. Take it as it resonates, move it around, and so you moved on and you aligned with energy that is speaking the same language, that has the same desires, that wants what you want, whether it's a family or whatever that is. And now somebody about to be butthurt again. Yup, we came back here. I chose you, Christ consciousness, ovulation, military, artist. The same damn energy is coming back again. Y'all have definitely did what you need to do to retract. There could have been something that tried to get you off fucking course. We got release letter. I told you we got marriage. Cord fucking cut. We got single parent. Leave me the fuck alone. Release letter. Leave me the fuck alone. So some of y'all need to release some shit now. Stop sending mixed signals. We got single parents moving into marriage. Single parents moving into marriage. So whatever it is that you've been carrying on your own, that's not a thing anymore. But if you're not mindful, if you don't release this shit, it will literally tag along with this third party energy, and it can fuck up, it can fuck shit up for you. We have higher wisdom here in reverse. Remember, I picked up, we had the Christ consciousness energy come out, and now we have the higher wisdom crown chakra energy in reverse. So whatever this is, whoever these people are, whoever this person is, some of y'all type circle about to get real fucking small. Some of y'all circle about to be real fucking small. Know when to remove yourself. Know when to remove yourself. Abandon the situation. If you're not mindful, this energy yeah. But something's being abandoned though. Know when to remove yourself. Let's see. Twins here again. What the fuck? Triggering conversation in reverse. Coming out again. Don't feel bad for saying no. In reverse. Triggering conversation in reverse. Don't feel bad for saying no in reverse. So with this triggering, with this energy right here, it's like some of y'all may be scared to get excited, or you're scared to talk about something, or you're scared to speak something. You're scared to say yes to something. We got the twins here, the oil, you see the energy showing up again. So this is some past life energy. Some of y'all can be connecting with a twin flame, or it could be like something, it reminds you of this past energy. Y'all, this storm, oil, the bitch. God damn. We got 555 over here on YouTube. Fertile. You can't run away from what's destined. What's destined, I need y'all to leave this down below. What's meant for me is already in motion. Y'all leave that down below. What's meant for me is already in motion. Y'all see how many fucking cards I got here, and them same ass cards keep showing up as much as y'all see me shuffling. So we got the fertile, we got the nurture, we got the Christ consciousness. I chose you. Ovulation. Gotta go AWOL. Which we know where you at. Under survey. Trying to run from. You can't. We got the artist playing ahead. The same damn cards, bitch. The same damn cards. So I'm gonna shuffle one more time from this deck. And we about to close out. And I'm gonna add some more. I got a few more in front of me. What's meant for me is already in motion. Boys, we are the boys in motion. Let's see. It's so many fucking cards, bitch. Your ancestors approve. Bitch. Is Lagas here? Lagas not here. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know what's going on. Like, I know Lagas is okay, but I just feel like I haven't seen him in a long time. I hadn't heard from him since I saw him earlier. And I'm not sure if somebody has this energy where, I'm not sure if you're disconnected from your partner, or there's like some communication or something that's not there. But there is like, I'm honestly picking up on like this worry right now. And my eyes kind of want to well up. So, and for some of you, this is not the case. You may be not even seeking a relationship, or your relationship communication and stuff may be well. But for some of you, it's like you're tired of waiting. You may have been connecting with your person on the other side or something like that. We have spell work backfired. I love that. It could have been some kind of spell or curse energy around your love life. Your ancestors approved keep showing up. Artists, these damn cards, I can't. Jealous. Somebody might be trying to make somebody jealous. Okay. We have uncertain. We got plan ahead. Watch your mouth. Solar plex. Monitoring spirit, bitch. Y'all see, bitch. But we got finale. We got Gemini here. Plan ahead came out twice. Gemini, finale. Plan ahead, monitoring spirit, solar plex, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Gemini. Gemini does rule the throat chakra. Some of y'all may want to plan ahead, but you don't know. You're uncertain here. There's something that you're not fully sure about. But we got plan ahead twice. So there could be a lot of things that you didn't got to plan for. It could be with family and career or something like that. Family and work, or there is a massive shift that's happening right now. Leveling up in reverse. So something's going down. What? Demonic energy. Dark demonic energy. Congrats, you've passed the test in reverse. Yeah. So like I said, we definitely want to watch our mouth and be mindful of this. Yeah. You may be so thick in something that you don't see it for what it really is, and it may be something that's trying to keep you back, like we talked about. So be mindful of that. We got toxic, but the sex was good. Not sure if somebody has some good sex or something. You're keeping somebody around for that reason. They could be a Sagittarius. Leap of faith. Jump first and the universe will catch you. So like I said, you may be uncertain about something. You may not know exactly what to plan for, but you feel something. Something is moving. Foster home, shelter in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting don't talk yourself out of this. Important message via telephone. Increased appetite. Yeah, your cravings, bitch. We got Virgo. We got Shango energy here. Virgo and Shango. We talked about the Shango with the storm too. We got Hydrate. Divine Masculine. Okay, I'm done with this deck. So, okay, I'm about to close out with how many cards? I'm gonna close out with 9 cards from another deck, and then we're gonna be done. If y'all want a reading tonight, y'all send your love offerings in. If not, we just gonna close out. Is this message resonate with any of y'all? How is this Mercury in retrograde and Leo starting for y'all today? Everything been everything for me. Everything been everything for me. So let me see. You said this is hitting. Yes, it's resonating. You said hell yeah, it did. Spot on. Suzette said yes. Ashe. Definitely resonating. Using Pinterest right now to plan ahead. Ashe. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna pull 9 from here and we done. I'm hearing ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, and I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. 1, 2. Ooh, 3. Talk to me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The ancestor at the bottom of the deck. So we got divorce. We got marriage. We got temperance. This is a divine intervention here. a divine union here. We got good lady. Somebody could be a Taurus. We got some ancestral, some older female motherly figure energy here coming through. Somebody about to be healing their relationship with the divine feminine too. Like, I don't know. It's like you may be healing a relationship with your mother through some other woman. We got the Knight of Swords. Yay, Legas is home. We got thoughts. Knight of Swords, thoughts, Five of Cups, Ace of Coins, and the foreclosure. So somebody may be scared of being abandoned or something. Or, like I said, scared of getting excited. Somebody's scared of getting excited or going through with something. But we do have the Ace of Coins here. We got divine blessings coming through. We got marriage. We have expansion here. But I do feel like somebody may be grieving an old life. Somebody may be grieving an old life. You can grieve a past life or a life that you didn't get to live, if you want to look at it that way, and still be excited about the life that you're currently living, or that you will be living. So there could be some grief, like it's bittersweet. It's kind of bittersweet, like, yay, but damn, like I'm not gonna be able to move like this, or I'm not gonna be able to do this anymore. I'm not gonna be able to dress like that, or I'm not gonna be able to hang out with them, or I'm not gonna be able to go there, or something. But you're gonna have all of these other things that you will be doing. Okay, so let's close out with our ancestral card. You said not divorce and marriage. Right. Out with the old and in with the new, for sure. I'm sending all the love back. Thank y'all. YouTube, if we could get the likes up, please. If everybody tuning in right now could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Ashe Alien. I got your Peach Moon Creek. So we about to close out with one ancestral card, and we done for the collective. Y'all stay with us though, because we still got more to do. Beta boo. What came out? Strength tested. So I'm gonna read the card. Strength tested. I'm getting the warrior woman. Arm cuffs, gold jewelry could be significant. Margaritas. I wrote open it right up. And it reads, woo, you are being tested, but you've got this. Stay the course. Confront your fears and insecurities with courage, trusting your ability to handle whatever comes your way. You are a multi-passionate natural leader. Stand up for yourself and express your needs clearly while maintaining grace and respect for others. You walk in strength and fortitude. You will not only survive your current challenges, but you will thrive. You are in charge of your life. Some of your ancestors had their natural leadership abilities beaten into quiet and submission. Own your power. Things may be a mess. This is an invitation to hand your life over to spirit and let go of fear, anxiety, and self-doubt. Our declaration is, I am stronger than I ever thought possible. I am stronger than I ever thought possible. I am stronger than I ever thought possible. Yeah, somebody had a fucking tower moment. The 29th could be significant. Somebody had a fucking tower moment, and you may be right at in the middle of the storm, of the hurricane, the eye of the storm type energy, and your strength is being tested, but you've been here before. You've been here before. Gosh. But with this 8, like we talked about, you definitely closed out a lot, and it's now, but you're going to have to confront something, though. There's something that you're going to have to there's something that you're going to have to show up in the physical realm and stand on business about, or a couple of things. But be intentional with what you put out. Warrior woman. I keep picking up on warrior woman. Okay. So that's what I got for us, y'all. Thank y'all for sharing this space. Y'all leave your declarations down below. I am stronger than I ever thought possible. You said tower here, but it's his this time. I had mine. Ashe. And some of y'all may, some of you divine feminine, you may definitely feel called to assume your position as the divine feminine, as the woman, to do some work on the behalf of your partner. Okay. I had did something on behalf of Lagos earlier, and I did a candle for both of us separately, and his blew mine out the water, and I was like, nice, nice, because it's his time. Oh, hey, Baba, what you doing? I didn't even know you was in here. How strong is that? Lagos said, how strong is that? Because the declaration is, I'm stronger than I ever thought possible. What's the saying? I show you better than I could tell you. I can't even put it into words. It's not even something that words can't even express. And a lot of us, that's the thing too. I tell Lagos a lot, you know, I've changed. I'm not who I used to be. And, you know, it's more so about like, show me. Like, I hear you, but what's what that action looking like? Lift that weight. Lift them weights. Run that mile. Run them miles. You know what I mean? So that's what I got, y'all. That's what we got. I'm about to get into Lovely's personal. Ashe. You said lesson tonight? Well, he didn't say skip. I did text him, and he popped up in the live, but he text me back. Are you joining? Is you rolling, Baba? Joining? Ashe. I didn't even need to say nothing. You ate always spot on, Ashe. Lagos, stop. Oh, Lagos not joining us tonight. Why you do that face? Lagos did the guessing emoji like the Okay, so Lagos not joining us tonight. It is face-to-face Friday. I would do a face-to-face tonight. I'm open to a face-to-face. If anybody want to join a live, y'all can do so. You can send a request. I am only going to accept them on Instagram. Graffiti sent in a request. Ashe. But I'm going to do the Lovelies reading first. So I'm going to do the personal reading, and then we're going to do the face-to-face. So just hold tight, Graffiti. If y'all have any questions for me, this is y'all time to ask as well. But, let me see. What it do? What it be? Who we got here? Lagos is annoying. Who sent something? What's your name? What's Lovely's name? Peach Moon won a general. Peach Moon, where are you? Thank you, softball. Welcome in, Ali Riza. Oh, that's you, Carmesia. Okay. Is that you? Oh, that's you? Okay. Hey, how are you? Long time no see. What it do? What it be? All right, let's see what we got here for you. I'm feeling tarot. Oh, this one we see. Okay. Starting off strong. We got the 10 of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Wands. Woo wee. Damn. Okay. I don't feel led to pick them up. We're gonna see what that's about at the end. But your ancestors are definitely coming through. Like whatever's falling off, whoever's falling off, let that shit the fuck go. But we don't get it's something will come full circle, or you're gonna pick something back, you're gonna revisit something later. But let that shit go and let this shit flow. You got the 6 of Pentacles. You got the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Hold on now. Bitch. I saw it though. It was the Fool. Don't be no fool. What? Hold on. We got the Tower. Speaking of that fucking Tower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. Pull from here. Okay. 5, 6. Now what we got at the bottom? The 5 of Wands. So, I do feel like you've been chucking it, but it does feel like it's been some interference that's been coming through, and you've just been trying to keep your cool, for real, for real. I don't know if you've been like, if somebody's or energy just been like trying to take you back, or like, you know, really call you up or call you down into your lower self. But I do feel like this kumbaya, this breathwork energy, which is just kind of like symbolizing like a let me think before I move. But whatever this was that you were battling, this feels recent. Your ancestors came through with this 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Like, you are heavily protected for sure. They came through to cause a halt to something. Somebody is reaping some karma for what they did. This could be a family member. This could be a family member, or they just they can't get access to you. A family member may not be able to access you in this next season here, followed by the Tower. They just will take, or show up only when they need something or something like that. And it's enough of that. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like there is some challenge that's about to present itself for you, and it's like it's something new that Spirit's going to call for you to do. Not sure if it's like some kind of like service. It's something that's out of your comfort zone. You're ready, you're competent, but I do feel like this resistance where you're just like, I don't know if I'm moving too fast. I don't know. You might try to talk yourself out of it, but Spirit's like, no, do it. Do it. It could have to do with like your creative expression or business, finances, or something like that. But don't get in your way. Don't get in your way. There could be some resistance that you experience around this thing, and that is not a sign to stop. That is a time to push through. Somebody. That's what I got for you. I'm getting frankincense and rose. Frankincense and rose. So either the incense and or the essential oils, add those to your daily rituals. And that's what I got for you, babe. Rose said, yes, it has, but I've been recognizing the patterns and keeping the course steady. Good. Good for you. So I think that's all I got, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Graffiti in for the face-to-face Fridays. Again, like I said, if y'all have any questions, this is y'all time to go ahead and send your offerings in. Questions in. Of course. It's been a minute since I did a little face-to-face. Look at you. Hey, Purple Twin.
Yo, my phone brightness is dumb low.
Well, you know you bright enough, so. I can't hear you anymore.
Okay, I'm back.
How are you?
I'm here. What's good, Tribe? Hi, Blake. It's been like 5 years since I've seen you.
I know. It has. What's up? Everything.
I'm good. I'm Gucci. I feel like the read had heavy Oya energy.
Heavy.
And I was saying, okay, talk to him, Oba. Wait, I'm like, wait, that's not Oba talking. That's Oya.
Hi, Shay. Oba was in the building, though. You channeled it.
Yeah, definitely.
In the shadows.
But I wanted to do a crown chakra clearing.
Oh.
But guys.
Okay.
He's not coming tonight.
Call his bluff. Don't do. I'm like, call his bluff. Send a love offering in. Let me call him. Let me see.
All right.
I'm about to call him. Like, Baba, come on.
I always used to think about doing that. Like when he say skip, I'm like, skip where? You gotta do a read tonight.
And he told the lovely the other day, hey, if you send an offer, I'll be there. Let me see. You in the shower. How long till you get out? Okay, we need your services tonight, sir. Graffiti want to clear it. And we want to hear you. We need you. Ashe, I'm gonna hold it down till you come. Ashe.
Y'all want to see some artwork?
And that's a message. That's a message for everybody. Some of y'all like, oh no, I'm good. I take the day off, or I'm no. We waiting on you. We need what you got. Okay. So, do I read tarot? I do. So I'm gonna hold it down. It's probably gonna be like another 10 minutes or so till he come through. But if y'all want to read and whatever, I don't know. We gonna stall, bitch. So questions, whatever. Y'all go ahead and drop them hoes. What you say, Graffiti?
Nah, I was saying the storm has barely just begun. I was at the so I was doing DoorDash, right? And the last delivery that I had made for the day, well, not for the day, but like for the rush, it brought me to a neighborhood where a river splits right in between of it, and I'd have never known it was there had I not, made that delivery. And now,
hold on one sec, babe. Yes, you can send your love offering in, Marion. Look in the description box for the information to where how you can send your information. I mean, how you can send your offering in, and I'll do your reading. That's for anybody. Go ahead. It brought you to a river. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I was just saying, every time I don't get stuck up in one spot when I go to nature and do my works. So I like to change areas, but I've been marking off places on my back that got I put the little 3D mode on, and then I just go see where there's a lot of nature, and I'm like, there's not much nature left. There's not many places left, so it's really time to reclaim it. You know what I mean? And I live in a world where the work that I do isn't necessarily seen in the physical, but it's felt in the physical, and it is definitely being done in the spiritual.
Ashe.
And I'm just reclaiming everything that was forgotten, everything that was lost, everything that was scorned, everything. And this is as far as the nature and the land goes. Everything that was taken, scorned, needs to be healed, needs to be reclaimed, things of that nature. And that's why I don't like to get stuck up on one spot. But I found a lot of dope spots, but I just reclaimed it this is mine now.
Ashe.
That's how I move.
Yeah. I'm glad you're doing the work that needs to be done from your end. Because we all play a crucial role, collectively, but it starts individually. So I love to hear that you are being intentional and doing what needs to be done, how it needs to be done. I hadn't been spending much time in nature lately. I hadn't been, which is interesting because I have my years. It feels like I think the year before last I wasn't really much at the water, and then last year I was at the water all the time, and then this year 2 years ago I was always in nature. And so it's I don't know, I see how I get I'm in my seasons where sometimes I spend more time in an element, and then there's some summers where I don't spend any time in those elements. So thanks for being those elements on my behalf. I don't think I've been I ain't really been out in nature for real since Taurus season. For real.
I remember we used to come on live in nature.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I joined this one live where you showed all the trees and the wind was moving. And it was you said something along the lines of look at how the ancestors speak to us.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Or I can't remember exactly what you said, but the feeling was there.
I say.
And you was like, just look. What do you see? Do you see our ancestors all around? Do you see what's around?
I think I remember that one. Was it like last summer?
Yeah, I think it was. And then and then you showed us the dead trees. Like the trees may be dead here, falling over here, but if you look right over here, it's new sprout, something sprouting. It's new life.
I say.
that was back when I like first ready.
Bitch, it's too hot outside now.
And then I got taken back to when you did my clearing today, because those waters, when I call upon them, my blood starts rushing.
Really?
Yes, and it's like a tingling, but like a cord. Do you know that feeling? Well, you probably don't know it, but because you never like dived into the deep ocean.
Nah, bitch, I can't swim.
No shore, no nothing like that.
Nah, cuz.
But that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Just a rush. Like you feel the riptides, you feel the currents, you feel the waves, and that's how I feel when I channel the waters now.
Yeah, it's interesting because this I'm closing up my beach cycle of life. I've been ignoring it for a while because I just didn't want to really like accept that part, but the water, at least here, I can just speak for Virginia where I am, is really, 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 really gross. And
Baltimore.
Huh?
I said try Baltimore.
Yeah, and I just keep seeing footage about how the cruise ships, and I knew that this was a thing because when I was in the Navy, they did this, but they would dump the wastes into the ocean. But that would not, we would normally be out to sea and stuff like that. But I seen it being done locally. Yeah, and so it's like, okay. And I just kept going. I still kept going. I've only been out to the water maybe 4 times since I've seen that. But it's getting to the point now where it's like, Dublé, are you going to continue to go out there and in that?
Quick question. Did you have to do, I know Marines have to do it, but when you were in the Navy, did you have to dive into the ocean?
Like, no. The Navy built a little different. Yeah. We was at a pool.
Marines, they will jump, skydive, or like base jump out.
I can't even swim.
No parachute, no nothing like that. Straight into the ocean.
Yeah, no.
And they gotta swim to an island or swim to land.
I took swimming. I got to boot camp, learned how to swim that day, took the test. The next day, dumped everything. I couldn't swim again since. And I never had to swim since either. We didn't do like annual swimming tests or anything like that. So the guys, he would always roast me like, how are you in the Navy and you don't know how to swim? Cause I only had to do it in boot camp.
In the name, you gotta learn nautical terms. You're always asking, how do they not require you to know how to swim?
No, my ass is gonna fucking drown, bitch. So no, we ain't have to go in no ocean. And the last time I went to the beach, I cut my feet. It was some other symbolism there, but I got 2 cuts there. And that night when I went home, the guy was like, just make sure he was like, you still going in that dirty water, huh? And I was like, and he was like, make sure you don't take Khan out there. Yeah. He was like, you better not, or something like that, he said. He was like, Khan ain't gonna be in that water. And so I'm just looking at like my life, like, I'm seeing how I'm kind of getting backed in the corner, like, and again, I know the water is so gross, and it's like, why you keep going out there? Like, and I feel like this is a part of, like, I don't want to get too deep, like, oh, it's a part of my spiritual transcendence, but I think this is a part of the letting go and what that looks like for me. And because, like the sacred energy of the beach, but the water, though, it's like, so, and even like how, we talk about transcending beyond having to always go out in nature and just rely on the earthly elements and remember the element within, essentially. And I feel like now where I'm at that space where I gotta embrace my waters. And I may still go to the beach, but I'm not gonna get in the water.
Use the air element, because when you use the air, you can feel all of it: the earth, the fire, and the water.
Ashe.
Especially if you're in sunlight.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm big on like, that's where most of my rage, my spiritual rage comes from, is pollution. Do you know about Dundalk?
Who?
It's a place up here in Maryland called Dundalk, and it's right by a river, but the rivers are so polluted. I mean, every single time I go to polluted waters, my rage is just uncontrollable. And the storm that's about to come through, it's finna come through.
Not me picking up the cards that fell from earlier Lovely's reading, and they're like, they're in alignment with the energy we're talking about. Literally.
Yeah, so
We got the boat here. Look.
Pet peeves. Ooh, I love the boats. Is that the?
It's the Six of Swords. Time to move the fuck on. And we got the moon here.
Yeah.
We got the Nine of Swords. Like that mental warfare. And you know what needs to be brought to an end. It's a lot of crows here. What needs to be brought to an end as we embark on this new with this Fool. The Ace of Swords. We know what needs to be done. It's just a matter of releasing and not, being in this distraught energy about like, oh man, what is it gonna look like? I know for me, just talking about what we're talking about right now with the beach, I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna ever go to the beach again. Like in the state, like fuck, like dang, like no beach, like it just. Not that I went to the beach all the time, but to now know that that's not going to be a thing. And I just bought, anybody want a tent bench? I just bought a tent. Like I just bought beach shit, like a tent. I spent like $100. I bought a tent. I bought a beach chair like a month ago.
I don't think I could give up the beach. I love the
Ashay, our shit be personal, so I ain't over here trying to convince nobody to not go to the beach. This my shit that I know that I gotta let go of. And so I live through y'all. Just like, what you over there eating now? What is Chipotle?
Chicken bowl. Yep.
Yeah. We got chicken cooking in the kitchen though now. We have chicken tomorrow. I'm excited. But yeah, so I'm like, okay.
Honestly, because I just cooked some goat and rice.
Goat? I never had goat.
Really?
You gotta find somebody else to do it. In another country, the water will be better, right? So that's why I know, like, when we travel or something, but whenever that happens,
the water in Antigua and Jamaica, and Turks and Caicos and Barbados is so clear.
I know. But how often I'm gonna be going over there?
Up at the Chesapeake, Baltimore, and Virginia, it's so very polluted.
Yeah, it's gross.
But I look past it. I channeled the inner storm and I cleansed it up.
You're so crazy.
Nah, deadass. Me and pollution do not get along.
Well, obviously y'all do, because you still fucking with it.
No, I'm not. I want to destroy all of this shit. They lucky I don't have my full powers yet. It will literally be Ragnarok out this bitch. The end of times. You laughing? I'm dead ass. Don't let me come into my full power.
They laughing at you over there on YouTube. Oh, I don't know. They laughing at you or me.
It's inevitable.
The water's beautiful in remote places. I know, bitch. Where the remote control head ass? I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Honestly, I don't really think I'm gonna travel until like I'm in my 40s, for real. I don't want to put a time on it. I normally don't like to put age and stuff on it, but I know I got to be at a certain space before I would really want to travel.
Between you
and I got work to do.
Right? Well, 2, will 1 come in?
Huh?
3 kids.
You said what?
1 come in. Between you and Lagasse, y'all got 3 children, 2 and 1 come in, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna be traveling until later.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think baby will have anything to really do with that. Now, the first year for sure, because I'm gonna be breastfeeding. I don't plan to pump like that. I'm gonna pump a little bit just to have something on the side, but it's gonna be straight breast, straight titties. And that's probably gonna actually last longer than a year. But I know that first year for sure. We ain't going nowhere, but we got family here. Both of our families are here. My daughter's family's here. His son's family's here. So it's not a, no worries about where the baby's going to be or the children going to be. It's just more so financial, I know for me anyway. Like I want to be in a certain space financially before I just start fucking traveling and shit. So.
Aren't you about to get a new place too? Congrats on your new place.
Who said that?
Spirit.
I say Asante. Ashe. But it's funny you said that because I said that the other day because we got a baby shower gift and it's like this big ass playpen. I'm like, where is this gonna go? It's like 59 by 59 inches and it's gonna take up the entire living room. We have space in the living room, but it will take up the entire living room and it's not easily it's like you could easily assemble it and disassemble it, but it's not one of them folding goals. So I'm like, where is this gonna go? Even though I had it on the registry, but it's a little too big. So you said, is he gonna be a Leo? No, my baby's gonna be a Virgo. You definitely will be financially free in the years to come. I'm speaking and I'm working towards it. That's the goal.
I claim that too. I claim that. Okay. Financially free.
Yeah.
And prosperous. That part.
Yep.
Prosperous and healthy.
Yep. Yeah, so that's nice as anything because I already got a Leo baby. My daughter a Leo. Her birthday coming up next Friday, actually.
Oh, that's your reflection.
Both of them, they right. I'm the sandwich in the middle because it's my daughter, and then it's me. But Khan gonna have that Leo energy, so he still got that Leo in him. But yeah, it's my daughter's birthday, then it's mine, and it's Khan's. So I'm right in the middle. Yay! All right, so the guys here. Are you gonna do a lesson, or you want to just do the works?
I got some love offering.
Cherish? I didn't take it out, so it must be in Lay's room. I don't even know why it's out. I'll pull it. I'll go grab it. Okay, cool. Okay. So get off with Graffiti and tell him to join back. Graffiti wanted a clearing. Do you want to talk first and then have him come back up here? Okay, you good. Okay, Graffiti, well, I'm about to turn the phone over to the guys. He said you could stay. He about to go ahead and move into your...
I'll sit down and eat for the lesson.
I don't know if it's a lesson. We're going to see what he got because I don't know if he's just going to come in for you. So, all right, I love y'all. Thank y'all for sharing this space. And brother, the guy's about to come through. Baby boo. Ashe.
Ashe.
Peace, family.
Peace.
Peace, Graffiti.
Peace, OG.
I don't really necessarily have not a big lesson, but just just want to share with you that, well, one, Graffiti is a good example of somebody that is actually taking the proper steps that are going to be required if you actually want to upgrade and elevate your physical vessel. Otherwise, you will have to do what the majority of people are going to do, which is integrate directly with the AI. So there's a movie, and I'm always giving you guys movies. There's one movie that I was reminded of, and I rewatched it again just to give myself a refresher on it. It's a movie called Anon, A-N-O-N, Anon. It's on Netflix. It's actually a really good movie. But it takes place in a time which is probably like 5 years away from where we're at now. It takes place in a time where it's basically like how Elon Musk wants it to be, where we're all like hooked up to like a Neuralink type deal, right? They don't say that they have chips in their brains, but how else are they hooked up to the internet? So everybody's mind is hooked up to the internet, and when you walk by people, you can immediately there's like a screen like in your vision, in your eyes. It's not in front of you, but it's just in your eyes, where you can see like a bio of that person. You can see, where they're from, what they do, stuff like that, right? And then everything's recorded. So whatever you do or experience, it's recorded in your vision, and then they can, like the police, if they want to see, well, like, where were you that day, you would show them, or they could just hack into your brain to see, what you were doing that night. All right.
It's spelled A-N-O-N?
A-N-O-N.
Okay.
Very good movie.
There we go. I put it up on YouTube.
Ashe. But that is a good example of where we are headed. Where we are headed. Now, that's just a pit stop, because eventually humans will, like I said, integrate all the way up to where their consciousness will go into the internet. Similar to the movie, I believe it's called Transcendence with Johnny Depp. That one wasn't really a good movie, but it was, as far as movies go, but it was just a good example of how the consciousness can be uploaded onto a digital, mainframe. So that's the end result. Now, I say this to say, because when we get linked up and integrate into the digital world, into the AI, into all these things, everybody will be able to see each other's thoughts if you want to. You can show each other's, these different visions. They can instantly show whatever it is that you want to show about your life, about what you've seen, about what you've experienced, about what you remember, about where you're going, whatever. You can instantly share it, just using the mind, right? But at the same time, you will be subject to those who run those internet connections, right? The police will be able to go into your brain whenever they want to. In the movie itself, there's hackers, so people can hack into your brain, right? Just like people hack into people's phones, people hack into the banking system. So you will be hackable. Now, technically, that does happen now, where spirits do hack us, where people put different curses or different, root work or type stuff on people. People hack our energy all the time. So that does happen now already, right? But this is at an even more extreme, well, because basically nothing can hack your spiritual energy unless you allow it, right? But let's say someone hacks into you, you don't even know them. He's like, well, how could they hack into my energy if I don't even know them? Well, if they're strong enough, they can reach parts of you that you are not aware of. And those certain parts of you, if they can get to those parts of you and convince those certain parts of you, that's how they enter into your energy. Right? This is why it's so important to know self. This is why it's so important to go inside the self, so you can get all aspects of yourself in alignment, so that no parts of you can betray you, basically, right? But when you hook up your brain to the internet, well, understand, it's just like when you get an Instagram account. There's terms and conditions. You're agreeing to something, right? So when it comes to a point where we start hooking our brains up to the internet, you will be agreeing to something. Therefore, you will be automatically opening yourself up to be possessed or to be hacked or to be taken over at one point or another, right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that's what it's going to be. So if you think people are being possessed and taken over now, just imagine how it's going to be when people start uploading their minds to the internet. Just something to think about.
I can't imagine that. I can see it happening, but I can't imagine myself being hacked. I don't like being hacked now.
Right.
The spirit has me aware of every energy that's around me now.
That's why it's important right now. See, I don't know if I know I was talking to somebody about this. I don't know if I said it on here. I don't think I did, but we have a limited time to transcend, right, spiritually. We're in a window right now. We are in a window. I don't know. Now, I said, there's a window as far as the golden era is concerned, right? That's one window, right? That's a 20-year window, right? Before it starts going back the other way or starts falling out of the golden era. But there's another window. No window, that's the transcendent. I'm not necessarily saying you have to transcend within the window, but you have to get to a certain level of spiritual vibration. You have to get to a certain level of vibration within a certain time period. Because if you don't, you will have to integrate in order to survive, in order to make it through, right? Or they will force you to integrate, right? So if you're only like if your vessel's only semi upgraded, only semi turned on spiritually, those in charge of these AI mechanisms, they will be aware of that. They'll be able to pick that up, and then their goal would be to definitely make sure that they capture those people and either get rid of them or plug them in to control them, right? So we have a short window where we need to really push to get to a certain level, spiritually, to where no matter what technology they come out with, they won't be able to stop you in your evolution, right? Once you get to a certain threshold, then it'll be too late for them to try to do anything. And they'll just have to let those who get past that threshold, they have to let you go because there's nothing they can do, right?
And at that point, I'll be living in an entirely different realm.
Right, you would have that those options, right? You would have those options. I haven't figured out the window yet. How long that window is, right? It could be 4 years, but it could be a little bit longer. We might have a little bit, but for right now, I'll say at least you need to make some big strides in your spiritual evolution by at least the year. I guess it's like 3 years, 2028. Right. I'm not saying you have to be fully, evolved at that point, but by 2028, you need to be pretty obviously have progressed and have elevated to some strong spiritual levels. If you are in the same level or you're barely any different, or there's no really obvious, spiritual. I'm not talking about how your life changing, but I'm talking about just like spiritual power, basically, right? If your spiritual power has not, in a very obvious way, elevated, by the year 2028, then you're gonna know that you're behind. You're gonna know that you're behind, right? But I'm gonna continue to try to figure out, how big this window is, so that I can let everyone know, what the timeline is, what the time frame is.
And while you do that, we mentioned a declaration about strength earlier. And when you came in the comment and said how strong exactly, that hit with some kind of significance to me, because I don't know how strong I'm gonna get. It's limitless. Number one, but I do feel my strength increasing every day. The more I practice, the more I do my breath work, the more I go into meditation, the more I get out in nature. That's gonna be the biggest one to me, honestly, because I'm gonna get to a point where I never have to go back to civilization. I'm gonna be living off grid. I'm gonna be living off the, and that's why I said I'm gonna be in an entirely different realm, because I'm not, as far as like cities or just like rules. Well, maybe not rule. Maybe like I have like something in the house. Who knows? Who knows what it'll look like down the line? But all I know is that this world that I'm restoring, that I'm revitalizing, that I'm healing, I'm gonna live in it. I'm not just doing this work just for the fun of it. Nah, I'm doing it to exist in it. So how strong am I gonna get exactly? However strong I raise my vibration, and then at that point, if I feel like I can't go any higher, I'm gonna look for something that's either that will either sustain that level or put me on a different path to where I need to be when I do end up reaching that point.
Sure. And I do want to actually talk about the strength part. I just want to look real quick in the chat. There was a couple of things put in here. Peace to Russia. To Savas 100. So many towers going up, says NY Dubs. It sucks, I say. Peace to D'Angelo. William Sharon says on September 10, 2008, LHC CERN was ignited by the Obama administration, which is the darkest Luciferian executive we have seen so far. Ashe. NY Deb's first person had the Neuralink put in head. The PA governor has something in his brain too. Ashe. Ashe. Hello. Peace to France. 5G towers are weapons. Ashe. Technology is unimaginable. We said, NYW says, William, there's never been a 5G phone. Watch the guy rip every kind apart. Just surveillance use only. Okay, so there's no 5G. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Since the 5G's come out, I haven't noticed like this. I haven't noticed any significant change in my phone's performance. I always wondered about that. I was always looking forward when it started coming out. Okay, like what's gonna be different? So, it's obvious. Had different plans for that. Shay. Okay. So there is no off-grid. You just would have to go to the mountains with zero electronics. So they go on the strength concept. I asked the question, how strong is that? Declaration was what? I'm stronger than I ever thought possible or ever imagined, something like that.
Something along those lines.
So I asked, how strong is that? And of course, Madame Dublé, she said, you better, I could show you better, right? Can't really be expressed. Well, me personally, as a teacher, I have a problem with that. All right.
Oh shit.
See, I don't, and I've said this before, I don't really subscribe to the limitless concept or the limitless teaching. I'll say that. It's not that I don't think we're limitless. It's just that I know that focusing on limitlessness, it can be a goal, but having that be the focus Well, there is no focus, because limitlessness doesn't have a point. There's no goal, right? So then you can't make the proper plans to become limitless, because you can't see it. Because it's like saying, if you're trying to drive somewhere, it's like, where are you trying to drive? I'm just trying to drive forever. Then you'll never reach a destination.
Yeah.
Right? And then you'll never know if you're even heading in the right direction. Right? So it's okay to have the idea that, to know that we're limitless. That is fine.
Yeah.
But when we talk, I like to be more precise. So that's why I said, stronger than imaginable. Well, that's the thing. How strong has someone imagined themselves? So let's say you become strong. How would you know that you're expressing a version that's stronger than you've ever imagined? Do you know what that version, the version of you that you've imagined, do you know what that even looks like right now? And let's say if you become stronger than that, would it only be slightly stronger? Would it even be that strong to begin with? Right? There's all these like gaps, right?
I think it more so lies in not necessarily being limitless itself, but the potential of how far you can push your limits. That's where the limitless, I think, comes in.
Yes. But if you ever watch any anime or any movie or show where there's a hero's, journey, whenever they have a teacher, like a master teacher, the teacher never tells them they're limitless. He don't start there. See, most of us are at a very low level in our journey of limitlessness, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not even close to doing anything that you can consider unlimited right now. Right? We're in the very beginning stages, right? So the teacher, the master always says, wax on, wax off first. Let me give you these very limited exercises first. Hold this bucket of water for an hour first, right? Run these many miles first.
Put these ceramic jars full of sand on your knees and hold that horse stance for as long as you can.
Hold the horse stance, right? Punch these bricks, right? I'm gonna give you limited exercises. I'm gonna give you these limited concepts, right? And then when you get to a certain level of competency, now I'm going to challenge you. And when you've passed a certain amount of challenges, now you go out there and challenge yourself, and you go and find bigger and bigger challenges, right?
Right.
Until one day you reach, Super Saiyan. And then you keep challenging yourself, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, right? You keep going to these high levels, right? And it's not until you've reached certain peaks of power where now the concept of limitlessness starts to be presented to you by a teacher. We see that in Dragon Ball Z with Whis, the angel, right? But you first have to be qualified. See, that's the thing about limitlessness. You have to qualify. You have to become qualified to learn limitlessness. We're putting, too many spiritual people are putting the cart before the horse. Yes, you have the potential to be limitless.
I like that saying.
What, the cart before the horse?
Yeah.
Shay. We're putting the cart before the horse. See, we're talking about limitlessness, but many of us are not qualified to even be in that conversation yet.
They'll say it again louder for the people in the back.
I said most of us are not qualified to have those type of conversations. right? I'm not even qualified to have that type of conversation. That's why I don't talk about that, right? I talk about the first levels, right? Can you do 1,000 push-ups without stopping? I doubt it, right? But we're supposed to be limitless, but you can't do 1,000 push-ups without stopping.
I can do it not consecutively, but like if I spread it out, I mean.
Right, if you spread it out, right? But you can't do. Now I've done 1,000 push-ups in a day. I know exactly what it feels like.
Oh hell yeah!
But I didn't just do 1,000 push-ups in a day. My body was already tired from doing 900 the day before that, and 900 the day before that, and then before that it was like 600, and before that was 300. So I had day after day, 30 days in a row was going up and up in push-ups. So by the time I got to 1,000, I was already tired from doing all the other days and still had to do 1,000 on that day. I know exactly what that feels like. Right? And in order to even start to entertain the ideas of limitlessness, you have to be willing to do exercises, whether it be meditating for 10 hours, whether it be stretching for 10 hours straight, whether it be with all these different types of physical practices, right? You have to be willing to push yourself physically past benchmarks you've never pushed past before. You have to start to exercise your body to prepare for the idea of limitlessness. Because even your brain could think limitless thoughts all you want to, but if your body's not in the same vibration, if it's not on the same accord, it's not going to work. In fact, I know this personally because my brain personally, I do understand my limitlessness on a mental level. Meaning I can do spiritual exercises that are, very powerful, right? But when I do them, my body breaks down.
Yeah.
Which means that my mind understands the limitlessness, but my body does not yet. So even if you mentally think you understand if your body doesn't know limitlessness, then it's not going to work out. You are not in alignment. Everything, your whole being has to be in this unlimited alignment. Otherwise, you will combust, or you will break down, or you will, things like that. Right. So
burn yourself out.
You will burn yourself out. You can even burn your chakras out. You can injure your chakras. Right. So
how we get like headaches and stuff when we because I remember one time where I was doing some very intense meditation.
mm-hmm.
And when I got done with it, my head was bumping for like a good 2-3 days, and I could not figure out for the life of me why. And I felt like aches in my body, plus I had like fevers. I'm like, yo, what is this? And it was during a purge time as well, where a lot of energies were being moved out. And it was almost to the point where I got sick. And I think that's what I did. I overactivated or hyperstimulated my chakras, and as a result, got the headaches, got the body aches, and I got the fever.
Yes, when you're doing spiritual work, it's just like if you've never lifted weights before, and all of a sudden you go in there and you decide, I'm gonna lift 300 pounds today. And you might lift it. You might lift it. But then after you lift it, you just feel this enormous pain in your body. And for some people, they might just end up tearing a muscle trying to do it, right? Yeah. But you so and that's literally that's what happens. You have to That's why I say, you know, you could talk this unlimited, this talk all you want to, but when it comes time to do some unlimited things, you can mess yourself up real easily. You know, I know that I have the ability to be unlimitedly strong, but I'm never going to just go in the gym and just try to lift 1,000 pounds. Right? No, I would work my body up as I work my mind, as I work my spirit all together until I get to the point to where I could do that.
I see.
You know, and work my chakras as well. Because the idea is that you're trying to get all of your cells in alignment. Each cell has its own source, has its own soul in a sense. And the idea is that you're trying to, just like in the movie Lucy, when she takes this drug, this drug actually comes from, they telling us right in front of our face. It comes from, it's a synthetic version of what pregnant women create. And it's like miniature atomic bombs that's needed in order to create life when they get, you know, pregnant, right? But that's what a sperm cell is from a man. When they have documented that when the sperm hits and it goes inside of the egg, they have recorded, I've seen the recordings of an explosion happens around the egg.
It's the Big Bang.
The Big Bang. It's a nuclear explosion on a subatomic level, right? Which means that, and all the cells that are created after that have that same atomic energy, because that's how it started, right? We have the same atomic soul energy in every single cell in the body, but it goes dormant though. The energy goes dormant. It explodes, boom, the cells start creating, and then each cell's, that soul atomic energy goes dormant. But it's there though. And if you can activate and stimulate each cell atomic energy, you then will become limitless.
My next meditation session, I got to do in the rain and by the lake. It might be thunderstorming. It might not be. Who knows? I might get struck by lightning. Hey, I'm prepared to face the consequences.
I say. So tell me, Graffiti, what was the meditation or what were you trying to do tonight?
Tonight, I wanted to do a crown chakra clearing. That's the last one we gotta go through, and I'm gonna book a soul awakening with you.
Sure.
I've done work on my crown chakra,
Mm-hmm.
and I always, when I go outside, because I'm around a lot of energy today, I have to have my hair wrapped. My hair looks like a bigger version of yours right now because I ain't have a haircut since September.
Sure.
I might grow my locks back out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My crown is sacred.
Sure.
And I've had a couple meditations that I went into where it was like a coronation energy, a crowning energy, and been crowned king, been crowned pharaoh, been crowned any title that has a king attached to it, you name it. That's what I've been crowned.
Sure. So are we doing a crown clearing or a crown activation?
Activation sound more accurate.
Sure.
What I would like to do.
Sure. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and close your eyes. And take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. One more deep breath. As you continue to breathe, we allow in the hands of the great mother of source to dip into the primordial waters of your mind. You can feel the energies of the great mother pulsing throughout your crown. And as that energy pulses, I will chant the words Pumzika, To'a, Twanayana, Uelele. Pumzika, To'a, Twanayana, Uelele. Pumzika, To'a, Twanayana, Uelele. Relax, release, disperse, and understand. Relax, release, disperse, and understand. Relax, release, disperse, and understand. The next thing we're going to do is I want you to listen to the instructions, and then you'll follow the instructions. So what I'm going to do is ask you to take a deep breath, and when you take that deep breath, you're then going to give the Om vibration. And when you give the Om vibration, you want to focus that vibration in the brain, in the crown. Imagine your entire top of your crown, top of your cranium, and all throughout your brain. Imagine it vibrating, stimulating ferociously with that Om chant. So when that Om, when you take it, it'll be a deep breath, and then it'll be Om. and really focused on seeing a purple vibration in the crown shaking. And try to hold that Om as long as possible. Close the mouth. You want to have the mouth closed for the majority of the Om. On the next one, I want you to close your mouth faster. So your mouth should only be open for about a second or two and then immediately close and vibrate that Om the rest of the way through the brain. Really push that energy into the brain on this next one. Really push that vibration into it. Boom! Wake up the crown. 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 This next Om, we will strike the crown with the hammer of Shango. Boom! Wake up the crown. 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 Now we will go into deep breaths once again. The hands of the Great Mother come out of the skull. And we say Ashe to her.
Ashe.
And as you take another deep breath, you will now feel the hands of the Great Father grab your spine, from the middle of the spine of your back and around the base of the skull. And on this next set of Oms, we will send an electrical current through the entire spine, down to the pelvis, all the way up to the top of the cranium. And I want you to feel the Om in the spine going up and down. Now take a deep breath and go into the first Om. Activating the spine. Activating the chakras. Another Om. Sending shockwaves up and down the spine. Sending shockwaves. One more Om. Lightning and vibrations through the spine. Activating with the power of the Great Father. And now we'll hit another Om and make the note higher, a higher note on the Om, and bring it and shoot the energy up into the crown, sending a purple tornado make the next Om as high pitched as possible. Shooting that energy into the cosmos, connecting with the entire universe, with the entire spectrum of existence. One more high pitched Om. Really push that Om as hard as possible through the crown. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, and relax. And continue to take deep breaths. Now the Great Father releases the spine. And we say Ashe. Now we can see within inside of the eye's mind a version of you in an all-black suit. Black shoes, black tie, hair slicked back. And now that tie is purple. And now you're wearing a purple king's robe on top of your suit. You're wearing a golden crown with purple gems inside of it. You have a black cane with a purple diamond at the tip. Your face has turned in to a skull. Your hands are hands of a skeleton. You were standing on water. And reflecting off the water is all of the night sky stars. And above you is some sort of an outline, as if there might be a door there. And you begin to walk up invisible steps. Until you reach the top. And you walk through that portal door. What do you see?
I do it.
We want to focus that everywhere. Intersections. So around you, 1, 2, 3, it's like a 360 bookshelf all around you. And on those bookshelves are not books, but they're snow globes. And each globe holds a world. Each globe holds a universe. Each globe holds an existence. Each globe holds a life, and a past life, a future life. It holds different levels of vibrations of self. Different possibilities. Unlimited. Some hold powers. Some hold pain. Some hold peace. Some hold excitement. But you have access to them all. All you have to do is pick one up and enter one whenever you're ready. So with this, we now take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And take one more deep breath. We now say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika. It is done. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. How do you feel?
We're about to go back to ancient times.
So you better go back to ancient times.
Yes, sir. Before the pollution and the filth laid their hands on this realm.
Mm-hmm. You know, the filth is there because when everything is in alignment, we become complacent, we become competent or content. And then, you know, you're less likely to want to push yourself to grow. So that's the beauty, the gift of the pollution. It is to force, you know, those who are truly gods to, you know, to show themselves, and those who are not, you know, will fall short. That's how you weed out.
Yeah. The world that in the world that I imagine or that I create or that's within my grasp is very, very untapped and raw when it comes to the vibration, the energetic resonance,
Mm-hmm.
the just I don't want to say grid, but like you know how in you familiar with Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How there's the morphin grid.
Yeah.
But it exists within the same universe, and anyone can tap into it. But you have to have a certain kind of connection in order to really utilize the potential to its greatest form.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like the energy of this world, where if you're in tune with nature, with the primal energy
Mm-hmm.
that's there, you'll it'll be easier for you to, you know, tap in and ascend to those higher levels of existence.
Hmm. You saying if you're in tune with nature, you said?
Say again?
You said if you're in tune with nature?
Yeah. Like primal forces and energy.
Hmm.
Basically like it's a lot of like prehistoric energy, you know, where everything was bigger. Trees, rivers, animals, insects, even people. Like this is in a time where giants roamed, where gods actively bred and you know created.
Mm-hmm.
Species were getting molded not by like what's the word, inception, one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
But from actual like I guess the correct term for it, the most common term we use for it is like gene spice. You know how they say like humans weren't made from actual like speck and dust. It was like we took parts of like what was already there, like how some beings came down where they had like scales, or others would there be like feathers or those, you know, things of that nature. That's the that's sort of the source of this untapped potential of this world.
I would agree with the term of, you know, the closer you are with nature, right, the more closer you are to your, you know, your spiritual upgrade. But when I think of nature, I think of it in its true sense, not in its commercial sense, right? Nature or netter, right? That is where it comes from. The word is nectar, right? From the Egyptians or the Cometians, however you want to call them. NTR, nectar. The nectars, or the true nature, it's not limited to trees and plants and animals. Those are actually just those are after effects of nature. That's not truly nature.
I can see that.
True nature is cosmic energies.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Ether.
Yeah.
Electromagnetism. Fire, water, air, plasma, the soul, the different levels of soul energy, the elements, right? That's true nature, or true nectar, right? And the closer you get to those, or those, you could also call those like the primordials, right?
Yeah.
The closer you get to the primordials, then the closer you get to your unlimited self, your unlimited potential, right? But the earth, as I said, the earth itself is. If you only stop at nature around you, then you will actually accidentally limit yourself.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, because honestly, every time I go into meditation, my spirit immediately ascends to the stars. So I can definitely tap into that cosmic aspect, that ether aspect, that primal. Oh my gosh, the primal one. Don't get me started. And I believe we had a meditation before where we tapped into cosmic, and you actually turned me into the Silver Surfer. And that was dope. But yeah, I'm definitely not limiting myself to just Earth, because it's still just a celestial body. It's one of many.
Yeah, the energies you're really looking for are just like in the Marvel comics, you have like the what's it called, the tribunal. You got the Watchers. You have Oblivion and Eternity, right? The real gods. The real forces, the real gods, right? And what happens is we go through these cycles. Soul energies, I'll say it that way, go through cycles. And this solar system, or this Earth, or this planet, has already gone through a cycle where it was created by soul beings, we'll say, right? Pure soul beings. And then those pure soul beings, they go to create other places as well, right? Some stay, some don't, right? And whenever they first create these celestial bodies like our Earth, it is always, well, at first it's like chaotic, but eventually it reaches a point of harmony, of pristine pureness. But then beings of intelligence like ourselves start to, at some point, mess that up, But that process is necessary because then there's going to be certain beings within those beings who are then going to be born into new soul beings. And then those new soul beings will then go out and create pure, harmonious nature planets once again. So like the ones that you think about, the ones you imagine, it's on one side you are remembering a time where yourself as a soul being has created such a harmonious place, and then you're also seeing yourself creating it again at some point in the future, because that's how it works, right?
The Big Bang.
And then the process.
Keep coming back to that.
Yeah, and then the process will start over again. And then a version of you will forget, and you'll go through this whole process until you go to this point to where the stress and the pollution becomes so great that you become reborn once again, and then you go to create another harmonious planet.
I say. And that space is where this world exists. Okay. I also so like how the story about how the astral belt got here in our solar system, how there used to be a planet towards them or in between them, where they separated the smaller planets from the outer rims.
Yep.
I keep seeing this water world being restored. The world that was known as Tiam.
Mm-hmm.
I keep seeing that be restored. And it can exist on this plane, but it still exists in a sense, because most of those beings just came here to Earth anyway. So I can definitely see how the cycle will repeat itself. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. It was about pollution. I had it in my head. Like this thought wasn't just in my head when Dublé was on. But she was talking about how they would just like dump like waste and pollution into the ocean. That pisses spirit off, and people just don't realize it. That and I can agree with you there. How pollution can be a trigger to the trigger essential whatever needs to whatever needs to be there for it. And I also mentioned that me and pollution do not get along, especially when it comes to the work I'm doing. So as far as being reborn, I feel like this pollution is gonna awaken something that is not just necessary, but required. Just as much as the pollution is required for the evolution or the ascension is required to begin anew.
Not sure.
So I shaded that.
Not sure. I think it's a good place to I think that is a good place, and it looks like, okay, they got some hoodoo energy in here. I see. It looks like a good place to transcend and transition.
YouTube over here going crazy.
Yeah, I see. That's what I'm looking at. Right.
Yeah.
See,
But I appreciate you so much, OG, for coming on. You didn't have to.
Yes, sir.
But Blake called you up on out. I guess I did too.
When the work calls you. When the work calls you, we must answer.
Amen to that. I say.
So we'll catch y'all on Sunday. Soon I'll be I'm working on doing some filler shows for like those for Wednesday and Saturday. Putting together some things, And
Okay, looking forward to it.
Oh yeah. There's some other things I want to put together as well, and we'll things I've been wanting to put together and do, but just wasn't time yet. So, hopefully that time is coming. Be on the lookout for that within the next, couple weeks. We'll see you all on Sunday. Soul Sunday. Peace, graffiti. Peace to you. To everyone else. And to Raekwon Jackson, I don't know if he's still on, but do I know someone named Mario? I do remember going to high school with someone named Mario. I think he was like a year or two younger than me. Shit. And I see y'all was going in over here on YouTube. I don't know what y'all was talking about. We'll go ahead and say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika, it's done, and we'll catch y'all on Sunday, Ashe.